Welcome back. We continue to follow this breaking news out of downtown Phoenix, where an APS worker was killed, another one injured after an underground fire and explosion causing some major ripple effects throughout downtown Phoenix.
It's just tragic to look at those flames when you know now what happened. If you're just joining us, you need to know the roads in the area are closed. There are buildings in downtown without power or operating with limited power, a brownout as it's called. All of this on a day when we are expecting high triple-digit temperatures just hours from now. So good morning, Arizona. Thanks for being with us. This is the final half hour of our newscast. And I mean, this story just continues to develop.
Yeah, we want to get you the most updated information. I'm Javier Soto. With so much going on downtown, we have this covered from top to bottom. We're bringing you team coverage right here on Good Morning Arizona. We'll check in with Tess in just a few minutes, covering the major impacts to businesses down there, even Superior Court right in the heart of Phoenix. But first, we need to check in with Gibby at the scene where that tragedy happened. Good morning, Gib.
Yeah, good morning. And right now, APS workers, along with the Phoenix Fire Department guys, they are working together. You can see them here gathering in circles here, as they have been all night into the early morning. Now the removal of their co-worker's body is what's up next here. They're trying to figure out how this is going to impact the investigation. So the investigators are out here from Phoenix Fire, as well as those who are going to go in there to remove the body. But here's what happened, guys, to recap. About 10:30 last night, APS gives Phoenix Fire a call to let them know that there was a fire in one of their manholes. When they arrived, this is what it looks like right here. Now, fire crews could not put this fire out right away because they said it was energized. So APS had to shut down the power there and then give Phoenix Fire an okay. That's when they used this chem dry chemical that's inside extinguishers to help put this fire out. That's where they found the body of a co-worker. There was another person that was there. He was able to escape in time. He was treated at a local hospital for minor hand and face injuries there, burns to his hands and face, but he came out later on to the scene to check on his co-worker as well. Since then, it has been growing all morning long, just having firefighters talk about how hard it was to just wait to go in.
It's a helpless feeling for us, and I can only imagine his co-workers, but we're grateful that APS communicates with us because it could have been the potential for firefighter injury or fatality as well.
Yeah, when he says they work well together, guys, this is they work together year-round on situations like this to know that if they have an electrical fire, that water isn't the thing that's going to be used to put this out. That's why they use that chem dry chemical to put this fire out. Now, APS did release information saying they are working with the fire department to not only investigate what happened here, but also sending out prayers to the family as well. Now, Tess, I also know that a lot of people were running through this area because of all the closures here, trying to make it out to court as well.
Exactly. We've seen quite, I would say at least a couple hundred over the last hour and a half or so. As you can see, things are starting to die down. People are getting word as they were coming here this morning. But let me show you, this is a great standpoint from where we are in downtown Phoenix, right on Jefferson between 1st and 3rd Avenue. There is the Wells Fargo building, one of the buildings closed. And then as we pan here over to the left, that is City Hall, Phoenix Municipal Building. That is closed. We pan a little further behind me. That is the Maricopa County Administration Building. That is closed. And then we come back here to the Central Court Building, Superior Court. No trials, no cases are happening today. They do have power here, but because of the possible brownouts, they don't want to strain the grid. They have closed things down. So along with the buildings I just mentioned, the other two that are also closed because of no power, Phoenix Civic Plaza South, as well as, again, Maricopa County Administration Building. So as we have been telling you this morning, a little bit of a chaotic scene as folks were coming, thinking they had court dates. Some were here to support their friends and family who also maybe had a court date, whether it was a hearing, a trial beginning. And we also found attorneys who had not heard that cases were not being heard today. Employees are still reporting to work. They're getting some of that paperwork done, whatever they can do inside since they do have power. But again, no hearings or trials. And for the most part, most people were understanding, like this one woman we spoke to right here.
Actually, the traffic was light. Helicopters and the TV van, so we were trying to figure out what was going on.
And now that you're hearing that we're hearing no hearings or cases will be held, what are your thoughts on all that? Because you did come down here and
yeah, obviously it can't be helped. We're going to go in and double check because this is something just real quick. So just can't be helped. So we'll see when we get rescheduled.
You're taking this in stride, not at all frustrated, no other feelings like that?
Not really. Not really. It'll be all right.
I guess when you think of what it's for and what happened, then it makes
Yeah, like I said, ours is pretty simple. If it wasn't, I probably would be a little more upset, yeah.
And back here live this morning, we did find a few people who were upset. A woman dealing with a divorce case that really was looking forward to today. You know, many people took the day off to come to court. So a little bit of frustration, but for the most part, people are taking things in stride, considering someone lost their lives overnight that led to the court being closed. So a lot of people are asking, well, what happens next? If you just joined us a little while ago, we spoke to a representative from the court who said, just please be patient. Someone will contact you if you are an attorney or if you are self-representing. Otherwise, you're asked to contact your own attorney. And the big question, of course, is, well, when are they going to reschedule our trial or my hearing? They just don't know yet. They do hope to be back open tomorrow. And of course, we will keep you posted right here on 3TV as well as on azfamily.com. And be sure to download our app, because if we hear anything different than what we've told you so far, we will, of course, pull out a push alert. But again, this is all for the safety and why they canceled hearings and cases today. They just didn't want to have thousands of people in this building and then maybe a power outage. We didn't want to deal with that. That's what the court is saying and why they went ahead and took this step to cancel all the business happening here today, guys.